Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we are continuing as the Woodland Realm. So in last episode we finally killed the last remaining general of Isengard, or at least last faction leader. So they turned rebel now, and which make our which free our hands to focus actually on Dorwinion, because we are getting out of enemies. We have Mordor still as enemy, and we have Dorwinion as enemy. So our only remaining goal to win the campaign is to defeat Mordor. If we somehow are able to kill Mordor, we are victorious, and we will get the victorious screen. So that will that might conclude our campaign, but I think I might end it some earlier. Good. You are very helpful, but not in here, and to send you back all the way back to Amonlang is way too far. So what we're going to do is, I think, a couple of episodes, and then we will put an end to it. Not because not because that I don't like playing as Woodland Realm, because it's really fun. It's a very interesting faction, and I really love the Elves. But it will take quite a while before we defeat Isengard, and we are now getting in wars that are not necessary for this campaign. It's just that we are getting we are now continuing the campaign just to continue mainly, because it's not necessary. Oh, we had plague in here, that's true. We set our goal, we have freed Mirkwood. We have freed a secured Mirkwood. We have released Rohan from the pressure of Isengard, and we have freed Gondor from Isengard, so they can focus down Mordor themselves. The only thing that is actually bothering me is the Ardenheim over here, but I don't think they are at war with. Oh, they are. The only thing we have to do is release the pressure from Gondor so they can win this, and so they can develop their own army to win, actually. And that's what our goal will be. Being said that, yes, and that's what we are good. That's what we will do. So we want a marksman's range here to retrain the unit of Legolas. Over here we want the Great Art Gallery. That was mouthful. And we want to retreat our troops away from the Rohan territories of Alkfund and Londgalen. We gave them to Rohan because I hope they will take up the weapons against Dunland with it. We are not at war, so we don't need the war with Dunland. What we will do is leave some troops here in this fort. Okay, one more. Right, and then the rest. Now the threat of Isengard is gone. We're gonna empty these lands, kind of. Can we retrain anything? Yes, we can retrain them. We get a hall of music. We are building in here. We could pop some towers, that would be perfect. For here we do have some troops. We can retrain these that guy. We can pop in that one. The Hinedar cannot be retrained in here. They need to go back all the way up to at least Amon Lang, if I'm right. Maybe Rochburg, but I don't think so. No. All the way back to Amon Lang. Because there we can retrain the Hinedar. For here, we gonna cut these troops because they are getting really crappy by now. The spearmen are still useful because they are a spear unit, of course. But besides that, we have a huge amount of culture in here, so we don't need a culture building. We can use marksman range. This is actually a town. So we could better go with the Lathanar, I guess. It's cheap. And provides some flat income. Over here, get the irrigation going. And you are already going. Building. Ooh, the Valiant Council Guard would be nice. The Army Barracks. Just this building. Coaching in is I think the best bet. Then we go to our main lands. In here, Amon Lang has been completely built. You can give me the garrison, but I don't fancy it that much. I'd rather go with a crop rotation or something in here. And I think it's crop rotation. I don't fancy any of you. Same here actually. As well as here. Tandril's halls should have something. A great market, that would be nice, but I can't build anything in here. Do we have something interesting? Well, actually we don't. The armor is nice, but not that important. So I think we should go with the great market in Tandril's halls. We have a catapult maker in here, and he is already building, so that will, yeah, get him in queue. Besides that, we are ready to build anything here. Do they actually have some Avari warriors? Those are nasty. The Thorn Riders won't be that much of a challenge, I guess. More Quanti Sentinels are quite good. And Dorwinion infantry is not that bad. Right. Together, I think we should be alright. Very shadows. Can write them down. Not bother too much, although. Oh, we already fought them. Alright, let's continue our campaign. I truly hope Rohan will start doing something, because now they have been training troops and just standing around their cities, because they don't have a... Where the hell did that army come from? Bloody hell. Well, we should be alright, I guess. Because we had quite some troops in them. Although I'm not sure it are really elite troops. Nevertheless, I think if we have taken some regions from Dorwinion and we have secured, like, I guess, Gilead and Care Andros for Gondor, we should put an end to it, because else we will be continue to eternity, I guess. And the campaign is basically won. I think they are just gone. I'm sure they're gone, by the way, but alright, brown boats. Wait, giving me anything. You are building. Right, let's see, what do we have here? Heaven and General here. With high paladin, so standard bodyguard. Some torn crossbowmen, some archers, nothing that interesting. Only the sentinels are again the most troubling unit. Though we don't have that much archers in here either. Get the spearmen in 2 turns, and they will be there in 1 turn, so that's annoying. Oh, we should have more than enough. Clear victory executable. Good. Don't have much left, but it's alright. More friendly protectors, damn. Well, we just wait. Gonna retrain you guys. Oh, it seems like Plague is gone, so that's good. And I don't think we will have much invasion armies left. So we're just gonna move out that army, and if it is, we are training again, and we should train some Hinidars. A Ballastai just for trolls. Get you in here, yes please, 10, and some Hinidar. Alright, let's see. What is this army? Oh, it's a arming for retraining. We have here this one. Well, the hidden tower, and these guys should go there. Link up with them. They can all be retrained here, if I'm right. Or mostly, at least. If we have enough. If the replenishment is done. Right, we have quite some troops in here. Sitting while waiting for their command. So, I'm gonna use them. Oh yes, give me everything. I'll give me the troops as well. Good. You will go. You will go after Care Andros. Maybe first Skull and Head. To release Gondor. Over here. Do we have some units for retraining? No. It all lacks replenishment. Over here we still can only train the boats. those links up them. Yes, and now what we need actually is you can stay in here. I take a lot of you and move to here, and I'm gonna pop some watchtowers when I go. Just to get some visual, because I always like that. Could use some generals. Which is strange to say, because most of the time in this campaign I had too much. But why the hell are they? One in here. Are they all in the mainland? One here. I have 3 in here, yeah, I guess. I think I'm gonna take you. For beauty, and this is one of, yeah, I say the true bloodline, but of course it's not. House of Orf. Is he also? Oh no, he's adopted, just as I expected. He has 1 son of 5 and 2 daughters. So I sent both. Well, at least one of you. I sent you to the forest. Alright, let's see what we will do, what to do next. If we have if we have retrained our troops over here, we can send those south as well. And we should, so next time we should watch in Doom, or we have finally some decent culture in there to train and retrain some troops. Bloody hell. We're not gonna win this, are we? Clear defeat. Bloody damn. That was really bad. Well, nevertheless, we're gonna regroup and gonna come with another army. We have more than enough troops to spare. We have quite a good economy now, so we can push armies way faster, way easier than the beginning of the campaign, where we were really struggling. So I don't think Dorwinion will cause much of a problem actually, even with the Elven units. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Brown boat, just as I expected. Only 4 units though. What the hell? Alright, there are of course 3 of our units. Do we have some more we can pull together. No, we don't. That would be nice. Yeah, just wait. Just siege them. And what do we have actually in here? We have a large town, so we might as well just get them. Fiery Shadows. Oh damn, they have an exceptional good archers. But nevertheless, we will be victorious. Let's start. Oh wait, don't fire. Stop. What is his range? Oh, they have a good range as well. Of course, Yavaria with more men. These guys will not add to that range. I really like the elven town in here. It's very pleasant. Right, so fired well. Move yourself to them. Move yourself to them. You hide. Now hope it will turn out as I want it to turn out. Right, we have to avoid their archers. Where the hell are they anyway? I don't like the view of this. I missed their archer unit, so move up. Mark, get the Thorn Riders. A way easier target. Come on, why don't you just... Yeah, we got that. Oh wait, no. Alright, this is gonna take quite a while. Seriously? Nothing yet? These towers are really... Perhaps we should try to get them more in. Bloody hell. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna move you the other way around. Yes, I want you actually to die, so you don't have any shields. It's way easier to kill you. Cavalry is falling quite nicely. I think I got even, well, no, kind of. Good. How the hell is it medium infantry? Bloody damn hell. Another even better target. Sad to watch your own kin die like that. Ooh. You just don't want to die. There. Now he died. And when you say it, he dies. Alright. Well, what we gonna do with you? Send you to the other side. Getting some kills there. I guess. Maybe or not. Only 10 left. Alright, they are back to 6. And now we have seen them all here lying dead, so they were hitting quite a few. Not sure why we didn't saw them immediately. Alright, one left, which means actually we might be able. Soften those lines. Good. Alright, that will make things a little bit swifter. Go a little bit swifter. Alright, 5 healed of the Dwarwinion and 4 of the Woodland Scouts. That means they only lost 2. That's good, that's good. Alright, that's another army gone. Alright, what are... This one already, this one, this one, this one. Oh, all these guys already? Send you back. Send you to that army. And we should be you retrained. Not that bad. Oh, this is a really treasure army. Well, this is okay, I guess. This is mainly... well, it's alright. But hopefully... Right. Well, you get down to Bregnas. Nice. Alright, Baradur was necessary to take a look at. We're getting some elven culture. Soon we will be able to retrain the first units. I bet you will. Yeah. The main part of my army is not here yet, so it's actually really good. We are doing quite good. We're doing quite alright, and the wing is getting hit after hit, I guess. Oh, not again. Come on! Just continue! Yes, there we are! Yes, alright. No, they won't. Especially not since we are retraining this army, which is kind of down. Oh, we bloody heck. This is a really annoying army. Don't think we will be able to. Yes, execute them all. Be gone. Here we have some new. Oh yes, please. Oh, I like that. Meanwhile, Eruaron. I'll move this army. Take 3 more turns. Just let them wait. Gonna shift some troops down south though. To them. Might send a couple of units to them. Just to reinforce those borders. And let's see what that was what I want to do as well. Territorial. Alright, Dale is increasing his territories as well, and I think Yes, he's also only at war with Dorwinion and Mordor, just like we, so he is gaining Dorwinion territory, which is actually quite good for us. Just like that. We make our way down here. Yes, we can retrain them all. Get on. Right, Legolas, you go through the forest. Just pop some towers in here. Also you can use in here. Right. Can we finally retrain some things in here? No, we can't. We do have the culture for it, but we don't have the replenishments. They have 100% Norman culture, so we're gonna give that to Dale and build up a small buffer over here. Just to get rid of the threat of Dorwinion. Well, at least the immediately threat, because then at least they have another. We have a buffer of a province they have to cross, and then we will still push on Dorwinion, nevertheless, but we won't be threatened that much. Oh, bloody hell. Are you serious? You moved there? Clear defeats. That's quite unfortunate. Yes, we knew that. Of course. I'm not sure where, and burst out this. Alright, Alright, we move you to them. Yes, we can retrain you. I have quite an army in here, but not much to retrain. Let's see what we don't need to retrain. That. Can move you south as well. the same time we're moving this army towards them. Seems like Anorian is already in hands of Lothlorien. But the Isle of Andrel's not. So we might be able to take that from them. We pop in a tower in here. Alright, then we don't need you anymore. You can move through the heartland of Gondor. To look how things are going there. In here we're gonna retrain you guys. We don't need anything else, because we would like some other troops. Give me the armorer. Ooh, yes. Thank you very much. I'm gonna take all of them. Alright. We retrain the archers. So every healthy unit will leave. Merge them to the least amount of units, because we don't need that much troops anymore here. At the same time, we're gonna move this army down south. Gonna merge you, link up with them, but retreat. Don't have that much troops here already. We are getting quite a few troops already in here. I'm building up another army in here. Oh no, we don't need that one. Do we like that one? Alright. How are things in Barad-dûr? I would actually like some more fuel in here. Can I do that with you? Yes, I can. Now we'll continue the turn, and that will be the last turn for this episode. I might do some editing in the siege. When you see this, you will probably notice if I had. So just you know that I'm quite aware I did it. So just not to bore you with, well, actually the cheesy tactic I use to take out the bloody armies. But nevertheless, it will be the last turn of this episode, and I hope you guys still enjoying this campaign, although it is coming towards an end. The main, as I said at the beginning of the video, the main purpose will be to restore some balance, for so you can say. I'm the last faction, but not the most advanced faction. That's interesting, because I didn't conquer a territory, so it means someone must have lost a territory, which is probably this city by the Vale of Dorwinion. Who will be one of our most important allies in this fight from that front. There's actually nothing useful in here, so we're gonna send you guys back. I'm gonna switch you for the healthy units. I can continue because there's nothing on here. It's nice. So this riverside, didn't notice it yet, but could prove very useful. With only one entrance. That's good. No, I need you. Good. Just like that. Over here, we're entering the lands of Gondor. We do have a catapult and some ants in this army, and this is actually quite an elite army. We only have one woodland scouts unit, and anything else is at least mid-tier. So that's actually a really good army. Now we retrained an army here in as well. And 9 turns. It's doable. Oh, the Enidar, yes. Alright, that will end the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in another video of Divide and Conquer. And until then, goodbye.